Okay, hi everybody. Thank you for taking this opportunity to tune in to find out a little bit more about GCSE PE. My name is Mr. Mallet, if I haven't met you yet or not come across you yet so far here at Sharnbrook. Now, hopefully, as everybody does, of course, they enjoy their core PE lessons, and they enjoy their core PE lessons so much that they're thinking about GCSE PE and maybe what that's like as a qualification or as a subject. So I'd just like to take a moment or so just to give you a bit of an overview really of the subject and what it looks like and maybe what some of the requirements are and the demands of the course. So ultimately, it is a theory qualification with practical, and it's really important to emphasise that at this particular point in time because mainly the experience you'd have had of PE so far is everything is practical. Well, the good thing about GCSE PE is we spend some of our time, most of our time, looking at the science and looking at the theory behind good practical performance. There are 6 units in total to cover, and hopefully these will be available on a separate resource for you to see and to investigate a little bit more. But to summarise, there is a physical training unit. There's a unit we learn about how to develop effective training for sports performance. We look at anatomy and physiology, so the muscles, the bones, how they work together to provide movement. And actually the last unit for what we'd call paper 1 is movement analysis. All of that content will be assessed in year 11 on an exam paper called paper 1, the human body and sport. And when you get into the latter years of the course, into the second half of year 10 and year 11, you'll start to look at paper 2, which is about socio-cultural influences, the media in sport, commercialisation. We look at what's going on in the world of sport and apply that to various exam-style questions. We look at things like technology. We look at different ethical issues within sport. Really, really fascinating topics. If you enjoy sport, you watch sport, you play sport, you're engaged in sport, it brings the current world of sport to you straight to the classroom. That would be on paper 2. Again, something that you would complete as an assessment at the end of year 11. Throughout the course, we look at a range of practical sports, the traditional sports, football, netball, cricket, hockey, but you also have the opportunity to be assessed, again, in the latter stages of the course in year 11, in a sport of your choice. There is a small amount of coursework to complete within the course as well, which is worth 10% of the overall grade, where we look at you as an individual and we ask you to analyse your own performance in a sport of your choice and design an action plan to help improve that particular performance. So why would you choose GCSE PE and why would we like you to pick GCSE PE? Now, again, I alluded to earlier that the majority of you, actually all of us, don't we? We enjoy our core PE lessons, and we want those students that really excel in core PE, that are really interested in PE, and not just, of course, the practical side, but those of you that are interested in the theory side of the course to pick GCSE PE to find out a little bit more about what makes an effective performer and how we can prepare to become elite performers ourselves. Lastly, let me just take the opportunity again. Thank you for taking the time to log in, to tune in and listening to the information that we've got about GCSE PE for you. You should have a link on the screen now for my email if you'd like to contact me to answer or to ask and for me to answer any questions you might have. And also I'll make sure that the links to the specification and the real detail of the course is available for you to view. Thanks very much.